I'm not a pro runner. I just want to see if I could survive 30 days of running 10 kilometers every day. And honestly, the only thing that got me through it was my faith.
The goal was to get back my fitness. 6 months ago, I was in the best shape of my life. I was running a 3:08 marathon, running a marathon every month. I was running 65Ks, 50Ks, doing jiu-jitsu, lifting weights, the best shape I've ever been in my life. After those 6 months, everything went downhill. I ended up gaining 10 kilos just by being complacent and just not focusing on my temple and my health. I was just being lazy. I was focusing on other things that weren't good for my mental health, physical health. I was focusing more on just money, business, rather than my own health, which I easily could have done them both together, but I was just threw the fitness and health right out the door. I was gaining weight at a rapid pace, go all the way up to 87 kilos. Just wasn't working out or lifting. I wasn't running. I was doing nothing. So just finished day 2, and yeah, put some brand new white socks on today and finished the run and took a look down. Yeah, there goes some brand new white socks. So every day I'd read my Bible and I would pray and just ask for the courage to continue on. So you guys all saw like the sock and how it was like drenched in blood. And you know, things often look a lot worse than they are in life from the outside. But when you look deep into it, it's not as bad as it may seem. First couple of 10Ks, they're all right. You know, I'm feeling sore, but I knew the next day I had to run another 10K. I just knew God was with me every step of the way. I could do it because of Him. I knew He was with me, and I knew He wasn't gonna allow me to fail this challenge. Day 10 in the books, 100 kilometers down, 200 kilometers more to go. Day 13, I was really starting to feel it. Just no rest days, and my body was kind of asking, what is going on here? We're just doing this, running, or what? I just knew deep inside me something was telling me, you're not gonna get injured, you're not gonna get too sore where you can't handle it, and none of that happened. All right, day 11 today. It's a pretty hot one out, so that's why I'm wearing the long sleeve, hat on. Don't really like wearing sunscreen. Let's get this one done. It's gonna be nice and slow. I'm gonna keep it kind of chill, just enjoy the sun, but it is pretty hot. Not a cloud in sight today. Matthew 6, verse 33, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and everything will come on to you. I was seeking God's righteousness, His kingdom. I knew everything else would come together. So I just knew the running, it would all come together, but do it for Him, you know. I'm not doing these 10Ks for my Strava followers to get those little kudos. I'm doing it for God, you know. And I was scared. I was scared that I would end up going to the heaven's gates and God be like, I had all this stuff planned for you, you know. I was hoping you could inspire some people. I had all this stuff planned for you, but instead you were lazy and you focused on other things and you got fat, sick, and unhealthy. So day 14 today, so almost halfway through the challenge. Did my 10K this morning, felt pretty good, and now I'm gonna go on a little 5K, just a little bonus 5K with my friend Jason. Around day 15, I had a really good run because I actually switched to having some carbs. All right, so it's day 15, and I just clocked in my fastest time, 53 minutes, 10K. Pretty happy with that. First half of the challenge, I was only eating fat. So I was straight ketosis, and we're not talking a little bit of ketosis. I was in therapeutic ketosis. So I did it for, you know, some weight loss benefits. I did it for the lower inflammation. You know, that inflammation was gonna be really high at the beginning. And I also did it for basically, when I added those carbs back in, I knew I'd feel like Superman. You know, once I added the carbs, and I felt absolutely incredible. The lifts were better too, so I was lifting about 3 times a week. Those were just so much better as well. Energy was just sky high. Day 16, another PR for the challenge. All right, day 17, just broke another PR for the challenge. Broke 50 minutes, 10K with Dan. Thanks for pushing me, man. Dan hasn't ran a 10K in forever, but we hit this. We did it, he pushed me. Day 18 complete. Day 23, fastest time of the challenge so far. 44 minutes and 33 seconds. We're coming up on the 9th kilometer. We're gonna see how quickly we can run this last K. See how much juice we got left in the tank. Today is day 26, and we ran the last kilometer in 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Got Jared here with me. He hasn't done a 10K in a long time, so gonna go nice and easy.
Run 27 for Kieran. First one for me in a while. Yeah, slowed down quite a bit for me, but I still got a PR, and it really pushed the pace the last 2 kilometers there.
Day 28, here we go. Second last run done, so one more to go. That's tomorrow, and we're gonna go hard. Last day here, so we're gonna really push it, try to get as fast as we can. Jared, what are you going for?
Going for a 50-minute.
So sub 5 minute per km. We'll see what I can get. My fastest ever 10K was like 42 minutes. It was like 4:08 per kilometer. So see what we can do here at last day. Let's go. I found God, truly found him. I was always said I was a Christian. Grew up going to church, but I wasn't following him. So started reading the Bible, started with the Gospels, just listening to what Jesus had to say, and I was not respecting my temple. Within 1 month, I got my fitness back to where it was after a year of intense running. And that was all through the grace of God. He pulled me out of that situation I was in. You know, there's a lot of things, I'm not going to go into detail what was going on, but I was not in good shape there, mentally or physically, and he pulled me right out of it. So just finished my final run, day 30 10Ks in 30 days, one every day, and I just smashed my best one of the challenge. I did it in 42 minutes, 55 seconds. Actually really happy with how that run did. Based on today, the conditions and everything, I put my best foot forward. Really happy with that challenge. Finally done. Got my fitness back. 300 kilometers, 305, did an extra little 5K one day. But yeah, 300 kilometers in 1 month. Feel amazing. Beautiful sunny day today. I'm gonna go catch up with Jared, see if I can push him the last little bit so he can hit a PR on his 10K. So physically, benefited me amazing. You know, I had my fitness back. 10Ks were a breeze. I got my 10K under 43 minutes, and I got my 5K just above 20 minutes. Right now I'm weighing 78 kilos, something I told myself I was gonna do, I accomplished. That's a great feeling. I think anyone can say that. I learned that before when I was running, even though I tried to be as humble as possible, I think I was doing these runs and doing a lot of stuff for the wrong reasons. And I was doing it for, you know, basically others' approval and appreciation, doing it for others' recognition, which I should have been doing it for God's recognition, because he's the one who gave me this body, gave me these legs to run, gave me the lungs, gave me everything, and he's the one I should be, basically, I'm looking for his approval, not for anyone else's approval. Like I said, not for the Strava followers' approval, for God's approval. You know, taking care of your temple and living up to your full ability is a great way to honor God, because that's what he wants you to do. Whether it's fitness, whether it's education, whether it's mental, you know, whether it's helping people, some sort of artistic thing, whatever your gifts are, you know, God wants you to use those gifts to make the world a better place. It's important to take care of your temple and stay in good health to live up to your best abilities. So love thy neighbor as yourself. How am I gonna love someone and respect someone if I'm not loving myself and I'm not respecting my temple? And that's what I took most from this challenge.